all. I welcome you to our 65th meeting of the club and happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all. My name is Master Speaker Palak and I am playing the role of Sergeant in terms for this meeting. Let me introduce some ground rules of the meeting. Rule number 1. Kindly keep yourself mute when you are not speaking. Rule number 2. Keep your camera on that shows attentiveness in the meeting. Rule number 3. Avoid speaking anything offensive such as politics and religion. Now, I will introduce the president of the meeting. She is very smart. She is active person in the class. She is none other than anyone. She is Master Speaker Anjali. Over to you, Master Speaker Anjali.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Master Speaker Anjali Kulkarni, playing the role of President, Acting President today in today's meeting. So let's get up the first. Let's just get up the basic idea for what is actually Ganesh Chaturthi. So Ganesh Chaturthi is also known as Vinayaka Chaturthi. It is a Hindu festival which is being celebrated due to the reason of Lord Ganesha, who is arriving to earth from Kailash Parvat with his mother goddess. So now let's move one step ahead. Let's think scientific reason behind that. So let's go on to the scientific reason for what actually is this Ganesh Chaturthi being celebrated. So due to the time limit, I would just specify one main reason for celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi. So it is being said that, and it is the fact that we have to prepare the Ganesh idols with the natural clay and some Ayurvedic leaves, some puja leaves. And why are Ganesh Chaturthi's Ganesh idols made with natural clay and Ayurvedic leaves? Because when it is immersed in water, they get dissolved in water and they form a layer at the bottom of the water, so that after passing on from the summer season, due to summer season, there'll be cracks in the lands, right? Due to the drying of water, due to the high temperature. So due to those cracks, the monsoon season will arise right now. So that's the reason when we immerse that clay in that particular water body, the clay gets spread in the river, and then there'll be a layer of soil formed over there. And this is how Ganesh Chaturthi is being scientifically said that Ganesha idols should be made from natural clay. So now let's move on further. So now it's my opportunity to welcome the MOC Master of Ceremonies for today's meeting.
Oh, somehow she lost the internet. Yes, she's back.
Hello, am I audible? I'm so sorry. So now it's my opportunity to welcome MOC Master of Ceremonies for today's meeting. So today's Master of Ceremony is an active person, active Master Speaker, and also a person who usually go for a cycle ride at the morning for a long distance. So please help me in welcoming today's MOC Master Speaker, Aditya.
Thank you, Master Speaker Anjali. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Master Speaker Aditya Patil, and today I have been given the opportunity to be the Master of Ceremony of this wonderful event. Today's meeting is divided into 3 segments. First one is prepared speech. Second one is very interesting segment, that is table topics. And the third one is feedback session. The feedback session will be handled by a person who is called the meeting evaluator. Today's meeting evaluator is going to become a software engineer, Her favorite place is Snow World and she loves to do drawing. Help me in welcoming the meeting evaluator, Master Speaker Kirtana.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, Master Speaker Aditya. Greeting Master Speakers and guests. My name is Master Speaker Kirtana. Today I am playing the role of meeting evaluator. Evaluation is everywhere. Without evaluation, we cannot progress. My duty is to evaluate everything that takes place before the meeting and after the meeting. I cannot do it all alone. Hence, I have a team to help me. The team consists of Time Master, Ground Master, Filter Master, and Listening Master. I request today's Time Master, Master Speaker Chandan, to come and explain his role.
Hey, thank you, Kirtana. My name is Chandan, I am playing the role of timing master for this meeting. It's my to time time the all of the roles of the meeting and give my feedback. For for prepared speech, you will have to 4 to 6 minutes. I will show green background in 4 minutes, yellow background for 5 minutes, and red background in 6 minutes, like this. Okay. And for table topics, you will have 1 to 2 minutes, green background for 1 minute, and yellow background for 1.5 minutes, and red background for 2 minutes. For evaluation, you have 2 to 3 minutes, green background for 2 minutes, yellow background for 2.5 minutes, and red background for 3 minutes. And last, jokes master and puzzle masters, you will have to 2 minutes. And thank you. I hope you follow the time properly. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Master Speaker Chandan. Now I would like to call our Grammar Master for today's meeting, Master Speaker Tanvi.
Thank you, meeting evaluator, Master Speaker Kirtana. Good afternoon, Master Speakers and guests. I am Master Speaker Tanvi, playing the role of the Grammar Master for today's meeting. As the Grammar Master, it is my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is bona fide, meaning genuine or real. For example, Tanish is a bona fide friend of Yash and Pranav. And it is also my duty to note down the grammatical mistake and the good usage. At last, when the meeting evaluator calls me, then I will give my report. Over to you, meeting evaluator, Master Speaker Kirtana.
Thank you, Master Speaker Tanvi. Our film master for today's meeting is Master Speaker Raghavendra. I would request Master Speaker Raghavendra to explain his role.
Thank you, Master Speaker Kirtana, meeting evaluator. Good afternoon, Master Speakers and guests. I am Master Speaker Raghavendra White. Today's meeting, I playing the role of filler master. I listen carefully all speakers and count the filler words like a, and, repeat, but, etc. When meeting evaluator call me, I will give me report. Thank you. Over to you, meeting evaluator. Master Speaker Kirtana.
Thank you, Master Speaker Raghavendra. Now I would like to call Listening Master to explain her role. Master Speaker Sanvi.
Good afternoon, Master Speakers and guests. I am Master Speaker Sanvi, today playing the role of Listening Master. I will listen the entire meeting carefully and note down some important questions. Whoever knows the answer can raise their hands. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Master Speaker Sanvi. This is my team. I'll come back with report and conduct the feedback section. Thank you. Over to you, MOC.
Thank you, meeting evaluator and team. Now, without any delay, let's go to the first segment of the meeting, which is prepared speech. We have a prepared speaker who is going to speak for 4 to 5 minutes. He is going to speak on the topic Ganapati Bappa. Today's prepared speaker is a person who has aimed to become a doctor, loves to do drawing, and learn new things. He is a cricket and badminton player. Help me in welcoming today's prepared speaker, Master Speaker Sairaj.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Cyrus Mohanty and I am today going to tell about Paralympics. So let us know about Paralympics. The Paralympics is measured as international multi-sport event for players with physical disabilities or problems. Paralympics is an Olympic which is only for the player who has lost their any part of his body. Example, who has lost his eyesight, who lost his leg by cutting, and who has who hand or leg is not working. Pramod Bhagat, Krishna Nagar, Sumit Antil, etc. are the some champions of gold medalists in Paralympics. And there are 28 games played in Paralympics such as archery, badminton, and cycling. You have to be brave to be a Paralympic champion. You have a brave mind. The most important Paralympians are determined, courage, and overcomes from mental and physical obstacles. Paralympics is for team or people who have interested in Paralympics, because I'm telling that because Paralympics is not such a game like Olympics. You have to be a brave mind to be a Paralympics champion. Do not limit yourself in Paralympics. Paralympics is the most good game, but you got so many weak feelings in playing Paralympics. If you are not interested and thinking that it is an Olympic game, badminton, cycling, archery, it is like that. But you are wrong. If you have to be a Paralympic champion, you have to be a brave person like Pramod Bhagat, Sumit Antil, and Krishna Nagar. You know how they are now very experts in Paralympics because they have a trial. If you try in your childhood, then you are also success in our life. If you don't try and you are lazy, like you are eating chips, you are seeing TV. Today's world, there is many people who are like these lazy persons, but very small amount of people are there who can get success in his life. Pramod Bhagat, Sumit Antil, and Krishna Nagar, do you know where are from? They are from our India. And Sumit Antil, Pramod Bhagat, and Krishna Nagar have lost any part of his body. Pramod Bhagat has polio have do not these type of things. So don't take admission in Paralympics because it is for people who have lost any part of his body. You have to take the Olympic admission. Don't take the Paralympic admission. The Paralympic is derived from the Greek word para, means beside, and Olympic derived from the word Olympic. So friends, Paralympic is held in Tokyo, and India got 15 medals, including 5 gold medals. What about Olympics? You know about Olympics? Tell me a little bit. Olympics is also a game. It is the world's biggest game. So you know who is the gold medalist of Tokyo 2021 Olympics? Neeraj Chopra, who is from Haryana. Do you know how he has a brave mind? So he can success in his life. You think he got 1 crore rupees from Bajus and 1 SUV car from Mahindra department. So you have to do like this so you can success like Neeraj Chopra in your life. Thank you.
Yes, Aditya.
Thank you, Master Speaker Sairaj, for the wonderful speech. Now I request the feedback master, Master Speaker Muttara sir, to give feedback on prepared speech.
Thank you very much for this an opportunity for giving me, and I'm really very happy to be the feedback master for today's our virtual Olympic champion Sairaj Mohanty, that I can say. Dear friends, today we got to hear two things from our speaker, that is Sairaj Mohanty. One is Para-Olympic, another one is Olympic. What is the meaning of Para-Olympic? I really did not have enough idea about what is Para-Olympic. Olympic is only one item which is very famous. Olympic itself is very famous, but I didn't know more about Para-Olympic. And today our speaker explained it in detail. And he also mentioned it has come from a Greek word. And he gave the complete information about it. And I really didn't know that it is specifically made for the handicaps. So he also mentioned that if you want to be a part of Paralympic, the first eligibility criteria is you should be handicapped. It is only for handicaps. That is very clear. He also gave the names of some of the champions like Pramod Bhagat, Krishna Nagari, and another one person. And I like his voice modulation in a way that he was able to, it was a communicative voice modulation. He was asking a question and he was coming up with an answer. That was really amazing. And he motivated all of us to be away from laziness and come back, start working on. And he also mentioned about the Olympic champion. And he mentioned that the Olympic champion is from Haryana and what all the awards he got, cash prize, car, everything. And definitely he made our timer Chandan to be proud, and timer Chandan is motivated, and from tomorrow he is ready to wake up early and start preparing himself for the fitness. So that was all about his speech today. Definitely there is an area of improvement for everybody to become better and better every day. So today I want to give one opinion to our speaker today, Sairaj Mohanty. Whenever next time you are giving a prepared speech, you have to give the speech title for the speech to the master of ceremony. Whenever you are giving a speech, the speaker has to give a speech title to the master of ceremony, and then master of ceremony welcomes you with the title. That is one thing. Point number two is try to bring some humor in the speech. Try to bring some humor in the speech. Make all of us laugh. You can just make all of us laugh. Just one or two sentences. If you bring humor and you can engage the audience, your content is completely bona fide. It was a very strong content. Okay, so you have to try to bring some humor in that so that you can be a bona fide lovely speaker to the bona fide lovely answers audience. I hope this feedback would give you an input to go to the next level, and I hope timer is counting my time also, although he does not like to stop me, that he is going to show me the green card now. So thank you very much for giving me an opportunity, Master Speaker Kirtana. I would like to hand over the podium back to the Master of Ceremony.
Thank you, Master Speaker Muthuras sir.